Okay, so we've just been learning about the leaf and we've had a look at the cross section of the leaf, and what we've noticed is that the top of it has got a waxy layer, and wax is what we call waterproof, so it stops water getting in or out of the leaf. Well, that's a bit of a confusion, because if we've got something that's waterproof that is the site of photosynthesis, how does the water get there in the first place? If we feel a leaf, it feels quite soft, which tells us that the cells inside it have got quite a bit of water in them. Alright, so it's also the fact there is a layer there called a spongy mesophyll, I think you would have seen it's called, where that allows it to compress and bounce back. Okay, so that sort of explains its shape. What we're going to do is we're going to do a wee experiment just with celery, because celery does this really fast, to show that the water doesn't come in from the top. So when you're watering a plant, you shouldn't water its leaves because the water just runs off. You should actually water it down the bottom, because what happens is the water gets absorbed from the soil. So what I've done is I've actually cut the bottom off the celery and I've put it in some water with food colouring. And hopefully by tomorrow we're going to see if that water with food colouring has got into the leaves. And we'll know that because we've put food colouring in it, so we'll see a colour. If we just use water, we wouldn't see it. We're going to try and understand the process that allows for that to happen. And a couple of hints I'm going to give you is to do with the bottom of the leaf. The bottom of the leaf has got holes too small for us to see with our eyes, but we could see them under a microscope. And those little holes are called stomata, and they can open and close. It's like you breathing. You can open and close your mouth, open and close the openings in your nose and so on to allow you to breathe. The stomata, the holes in the bottom, allow the leaf to breathe. Breathe in air, breathe out the leftovers from photosynthesis. And that's a bit of a hint as to how this whole process works as well. It's got something to do with the bottom of the leaf, not the top. Okay. So in your experiment, what you're going to be asked to do is to just use some scissors to cut off a piece of celery. You're going to use the droppers and choose a colour, black, blue or red, to put 3 drops, just 3 drops of food colouring into a little beaker, like this one here, then fill it up with water to the 80 ml mark. Then you're going to use a clamp stand and you're going to set up this setup here. You'll notice I've also got some paper in it so that you can write the surname of everyone in the group, or one person in the group, and so that way we know who's tomorrow when we grab these and work with them in the library. Okay, so you've got that set up to do, and that will help us answer the question, how does the water get into the leaf if leaves are waterproof?